everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. It's been a long time since I've been able to record for this game because of so many things going on. I knew I needed like a good hour or so of alone time to be able to record this, and I just haven't had that. Because the next section is just going to be me on my own. Thank you so much, Inferno, for joining me the past few episodes. And it's going to be just me playing through the trial. So for the trial portions, it's just going to be me on my lonesome. And yeah, it's exciting, but nerve-wracking too. I am playing with my controller for this section. I don't think I was playing with controller for the other sections. So let's continue, guys, because now we gotta go to the trial and figure out who killed Maizono. Chapter select. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, let's do this. I'm excited.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Now, the main reason why I am doing this section alone is because it is pretty much fully voice acted, so there's really no point for me to have someone with me, and then they wouldn't be able to talk much. So yeah, it's just gonna be me for the trials, and then for the actual school life portions and investigation, it will be with someone. I already have someone in mind for the next section after this, so that's gonna be fun. Alright, let's do this.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Oh dear.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Hearing these voices in English is so weird compared to like the anime and Japanese, and then hearing like voice acting, it's like I associate different voices with different characters, so it's just weird to hear their English version.
Of course.
Hey, everyone close your eyes, and whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
Oh, I was wondering why she was quiet. I was like, ask your question then.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
You killed her, so
Friendship penetrates?
oh my god, Yamada, please.
Okay, but what about that other NPC?
Yeah, like her English voice is just weird. Why is she the only one who has a weird accent? Everybody else sounds totally American. So it's just strange that they did that.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Uh-huh, sure.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Okay, this is the only part that I have to voice act, is when he's thinking to himself. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Okay, your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Why not? As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, I should have reviewed the evidence. I don't remember anything. Oh dear. Alright, evidence of a struggle. Pretty simple.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Okay.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Mm-hmm.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
That was nice and easy. No, that's wrong. But in Japanese, what was it? Sorewachigayo, or something like that.
I don't remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Yep.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Who else would it be? Her and the killer. Chihiro, please.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
I guess she didn't think to run out the main door unless he was blocking that pathway. That's something I don't know why I didn't even wonder about until right now. Like, if I was being chased by a killer or whatever, wouldn't you try to run out and like scream for help in the main hallway? Maybe you would run into someone else? I don't know.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Ah, Byakuya. I'm so weak to you. I don't know why.
Sorry.
It's the glasses. It has to be.
Okay, so what's next?
Yeah. Agakure. He's so weird.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Okay, kitchen knife set. Pretty simple.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
That's not random. You got that wrong, cornhead.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Yeah.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
Not really far, but... Oh wait, we do have testimony from someone, don't we?
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
No, you shut up.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thank you, Kirigiri. That's why you are my homegirl. You are awesome.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Mm-hmm.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. Okay, there's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Why not? You can concentrate by holding down the right bumper button. I think it's this one. Okay. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. but the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, I think it's this one. I'll try it. I'm still not used to the Steam controller. Okay, we got Asahina's testimony.
No question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Kodo must have taken it from the kitchen, but he did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall.
Oh, okay. It's not the button I thought. I still got it though.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Uh-oh.
Well, what if I have a witness?
Ooh, that was weird. I don't know if that picked up on the recording. Sorry, guys. It just glitched for a second. Hope everything's okay.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Why do you call her that weird nickname? It's so weird how they shorten the names sometimes.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Okay, well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. Okay.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
Aha.
You don't think so?
Oh, come on, Tagami.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl?
She's so rude.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So there's no point in anyone being an accomplice.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Calm down, Monokuma.
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Yay!
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
And you didn't mention this until now, but okay.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Aw.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
But that means you guys trust each other. That's nice.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations? We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Alright.
So don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a
Uh-oh.
girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
She just said her and she. And you are not listening, Ishimaru. Please.
But I'm a girl.
Look at what she's wearing, dude. I mean, did you just think she was cross-dressing? What is wrong with you?
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
This is stupid.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Okay.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Or as we call her, Maizono. Inferno and I just were referring to people by their last names because that's what we were used to with the anime and the original games. But when it's just me, I'll just go by whatever the game is saying. Sorry if it gets confusing. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka. They say it weird. It's Sayaka, but they say Sayaka.
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Okay.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Uh-huh.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
No!
What? See? He did do it after all.
What's with that face, Fukawa? Come on.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder and then everyone's gonna die. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Okay.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Aha. Okay, your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Why not? As things advance further in a clash trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim and then press the Y button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh my god, game. What the hell? I don't know why it must not like being recorded? I don't know why it's acting up all of a sudden. That's weird. Something that shouldn't have been at the scene but wasn't. Oh, that should have been, sorry. That must be the crucial point. If we can just figure out what that something is... Okay, Hangman's Gambit. Okay, I think I remember. I just need... Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Ooh. What? Why did it matter? That was weird. Why did it matter what color the letter was before I could hit it?
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
There we go. You go, girl.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes, I remember. Okay, killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Which would be the doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Yes.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Okay, Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Alright. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are essentially or actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, here we go. Door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong.
There we go. No, she didn't.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
This is my pet peeve. I think even Inferno and I both mentioned this at one point. Like, why is it that only the girls' bathrooms lock? And why do they lock at all if their room itself is locked and they're the only ones in it unless they have someone over? The only thing I could think of is if they have someone over and they're like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom, so let me lock it. So what, then the guys can't have someone over and then they can't have privacy when they use the bathroom? It's like, what the heck? It's just weird.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
So sexist.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Uh-huh.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
Poor Makoto.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
I blame you for this, Monokuma.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Mm-hmm. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was that it took place in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
I love that. Inconceivable. Every time I hear that, I think of Princess Bride. Oh, that movie's so good. You guys should watch it if you haven't seen it. Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Mm-hmm.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But
then she goes out of luck there.
the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Yay!
That is a definite possibility.
He's like, darn it! So disappointed.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been trying to tell you, you frickin' bakas.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Yamada. Sometimes he's such an idiot, but I love him.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No, you idiot. If you do that, you're all gonna die.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious, man.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Okay.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
Why are you hating on her for that, man?
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Good question.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
Dude.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Okay.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Hmm.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
I really like his voice.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Okay, because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka would let someone in because she wanted to switch rooms.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
The gasp.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Oh? There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Signed, Sayaka.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Cool.
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
You're so cool.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then, that note. Sayaka wrote it?
but why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Shut up, you pervert.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
You liar.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Why would you say that?
Huh? What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Alright, witch. What do you want?
Very well then. Pay attention.
Dorm nameplates. Okay, I see where she's going.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
What?
I see.
I missed.
So if someone read that
Sorry.
note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
I think it's the one I tried to get. I think. It's kind of confusing because they're all kind of similar. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is, it has to be because of what got switched between my and Sayaka's rooms.
Says, I see. So if someone, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room that Makoto was.
Okay, fine. I would have done fine if it wasn't for that. They were all pretty much saying similar things. My room, the switched rooms. That was all similar. But anyway, we got it.
They got switched? That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
I'm a little salty.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Those little images are so cute. Oh my god, Inferno, you need to draw some stuff like the same design as that. That would be so cute. The little chibi forms of our characters in that style would be adorable.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
I want to see a little Inferno, a little Skinny, a little Pharaoh.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right? Okay, then who did it?
Only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms.
I got it!
At least I recovered a little health there.
The only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
Oh, she is slick, that little diva.
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
No, Kiba. Stop it. I already fed you.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What? Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know her wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. There's gold.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Yep.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
You haven't been useful at all. Just be quiet. What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn. Sure. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. This is where it gets tricky. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the left button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the LB button to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down and then use the left stick to select a specific bullet. Okay. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. I just have it on whatever the normal setting. I think it's mean. I think it's called mean. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Replica sword. Sheath replica sword. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Which one is it?
And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Okay. So
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
sword-based sneak attack. If the person with the sword really did attack first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. Ah, gotcha. Okay, it's the sheath.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I should have reviewed the evidence beforehand, but thankfully...
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Yeah, Makoto pretty much told me what the answer is.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Okay.
If you are going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Yep.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
There we go.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
Nope.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you want to use a sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? Her palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Yep.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
I already had a feeling somebody was going to say that.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
You're so stupid.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's certain regulation that talks about what happens at nighttime. The water was off.
I
Which is stupid, by the way.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime.
Which is very dumb.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower yet.
Really?
Oh my.
You.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
My God.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Wait, why would that be a compliment?
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have to been the one without the sword.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yep.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Sayaka ain't innocent.
And the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Mm-hmm. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
That tricky little minx.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
That's so horrible.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Mm-hmm.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
Mm-hmm.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Oof. So she just expected him to accept the blame of the murder? My lord. That's crazy. Doggy, please.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
That's horrible.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Oh, that's so sad.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
It is.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Oh, come on! Just one huge clue y'all haven't even talked about. It's so stupid. There we go. The dying message.
Just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
There. One last clue that y'all just ignoring.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dining? What?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes. There's no question she wrote that message because of her finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Mm-hmm.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
That's right. I think, Inferno, you asked me if she was left or right-handed, so this explains that part, was that her wrist was broken, so yeah.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just a look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Yep.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. Oh, come on.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? You could have just said, flip it upside down. Rotate it. I think maybe I see something. Oh my god.
Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Yeah.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Select someone. Here we go, yo. Here we go. Looking at everybody's name. Who else is short, has a name that's short enough?
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Turnabout name. I don't know. It was a turnabout for sure, though.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Here we go.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Mr. Beard.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
His angry face is so weird.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
No, it ain't.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that he tried to get rid of. It's that thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Wait. This, right?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked.
Yeah, because he's not very observant. But he was smart enough to get rid of his hair in the room. That's pretty interesting.
Isn't that right, Leon?
But then again, he's the only one with bright red hair.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
I'm sorry about my dog. With the windows open in the house, he's like hearing everything next door, and so that's why he's barking.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Sure.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How it was disposed of.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Oh boy. He's a little slow. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. Here we go. Alright. Shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
Nope. Not necessarily, bro.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
That one that he said he's paid like, what, $1 million for or something? Dude, you got ripped off. And Kiba, if you don't stop barking, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
But how would you use it?
Kiba! No! The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was to throw it. Divine with it,
The killer
please.
simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Okay. Someone turned the incinerator on. It was off last time he was there. Work of a fairy. Okay.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Woo.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
That's pretty detailed.
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the
It's
fire.
so messy. It was so dumb.
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Stop lying.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because he was the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer!
Oh boy.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then, Makoto. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Here we go.
And with that, we can end this.
Finally!
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument's about to begin. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book, which is awesome. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Here we go. Alright. Let's see. I'm thinking this one? My room was the scene of the crime. This incident began when the killer entered. Oh, but how do I select this? Oh, okay, got it. LB, right B. Okay. Okay, I was just trying to figure out how to control this. Not that one. I think it's this one? And then he grabbed it to defend himself. And he... Okay, they already showed the knife falling. He broke her wrist. Ouch. That's her. I think. Okay, running into the bathroom. Let's see, any more? What else we got? Oh, this was him breaking in. Okay. He stabbed her. At least they didn't really show that. Then, while she was dying, she wrote that. There's the name. Okay, Act 3. Him with the lint roller. Okay, this should be this. Cleaned up his hair. Then he used the glass crystal ball. Turn on the furnace. And he threw it here. And he did not realize that this was left behind. Okay, we're good. I think.
What happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
What? Okay. I'm good.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Okay. Ooh, so cool.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Ouch.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Okay.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
There we go.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife,
Ooh.
and stabbed Sayaka.
Yikes.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
What was he doing while she was writing that? Did he walk away? Because if he was staring right at her, he should have seen her doing that. Seriously? He's just staring at her.
All her strength was gone.
And he didn't notice. He's so stupid.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
There we go.
So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
Why did he do that? I don't know.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
There we go. Wow.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
There we go.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Nice.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
I think if you had washed it, you might have been better off, bro. I'm just saying, all that mess he left in the laundry room just really, not laundry, in the incinerator room just really screwed him up.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object, I object, I object. I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
I like his voice acting too.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Oh boy.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I am? I have the evidence? Which one? I thought we covered everything. Okay. Oh no! Oh, it's this. I will confess this part. This is why I've been delaying doing this episode. When I was playing this game on my free time before I started recording it, I wanted to see a specific part, and I tried it with the mouse and keyboard, and it didn't work for me at all. So then when I got my Steam controller, I tried it, and it was still hard as hell. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to do. Like, I don't understand it. I thought I got it because I'm like, oh, it's just a rhythm game. Yeah, it's not that easy. I don't know. So I apologize ahead of time. This is probably going to be a hot mess. Your first bullet time battle, I think they also call it like machine talk battle or something like that, is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. I still don't get it. I don't know. It looks like it's simple, but I guess it's not. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. And there goes my dog again. Jesus Christ. Why does he have so much more health than I do? That's bullcrap. I'm just pissed. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka BTB, BTW. Okay. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Like, I thought it was as simple as just, you know, in time with the rhythm, pressing a certain button, and that was it. But you have to, like, select the statements and then do it or something, and it's really annoying. I don't know. Tempo marker. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the A button to lock onto an opponent's statement. That's the problem here, is that one. It's like the timing of, you gotta lock onto the statement and then press, I don't know. And then you press Y. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. A, then Y. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Oh, this is gonna be a struggle. Oh my god. Why can't it be simple? Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up, which makes things even harder. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Final strike is Y. Okay, deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. They're even showing you the evidence. It's the toolkit. Okay. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Thanks. Thanks, bro.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
See, in the other version, in the Japanese, he'd be saying, ow, 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 like over and over. And it's so cool how the voice actor did that, because every time I try to do it myself, I can't. To say that over and over is amazing.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to do. Aho is much harder, but yeah. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Okay. Focus. Jesus. Okay. Come on. Here we go.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
I don't get it.
chance! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me?
It's too hard.
Not a chance! You lied!
Oh. Oh, this freaking... I don't get it. Nobody believes me. Okay. Hold on. No. Ignore that. Jesus. Okay. Yep.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Yes.
I refuse to give up yet!
Okay. Jesus. I don't get it. I pressed A and yet... If I could just get through this.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof?
Oh, I got it.
Where's your proof? This should prove it.
Okay, I get it now. I figured it out. I didn't realize it. Oh, I'm so stupid.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Okay, here's what I was doing wrong. I didn't realize this was the case. Okay, I thought I just pressed A once to select on it, and then I kept pressing Y. But it's actually the opposite. You kept pressing A to select them, then you only pressed Y like once or twice to shoot them down, and then you kept pressing A. So I kept pressing Y, and I was like shooting without having it selected. That's what I was doing wrong. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, it's not that hard. It's still a little rough because with the tempo thing, I gotta get used to it. But it's not that bad. I'm so embarrassed. I'm not gonna edit that out because you guys need to see the genuine struggle that I was having. I get it now. Okay, game. I wish you had explained that a little better, but it's my fault. I'm stupid. I'm the stupid one. Okay, we got it. That means for the next trial, I will not have the same struggle. I will be okay. Okay. Thank God it's over.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
All right.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumes there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
He keeps saying stupid, stupid, stupid.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Oh my God.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Mm-hmm.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Yep.
Stupid. Stupid.
Ooh. He looks so creepy.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
There we go. I got it. I was doing so well until the end. I still got an A though. Thank God. Phew. Here we go, yo.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then let's get excited!
This is not a good thing. It's still pretty sad.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
It's actually really tragic because technically Leon didn't go there planning to kill her. She attacked him and he just did it in self-defense. But then you could argue all the trouble he went through afterwards, like after she ran into the bathroom, he could have just left. He could have said, okay, she tried to kill me, but I survived, so let me just go hide in my own room and then tell everybody that she's an attempted murderer, blah, blah, blah. But he didn't do that. He kept persistently going after her to kill her because I guess he was so angry. And then, yeah, he killed her. So, I'm not saying he's innocent, but it was really a tragic situation.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
And we don't really get to vote, unfortunately. There we go. Guilty indeed. Oh, I get to talk. Okay.
Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Ah, dear.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Ooh. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. No, you wouldn't. You'd all be dead. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. Oh, you're feeling sorry for yourself, dude. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, a mastermind. It's all because of that video. Yep. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't imagine.
Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Why? I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand, really I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. No! But...
That's enough.
Thank goodness she stopped him. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you've so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Oh dear.
You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? See, they're saying exactly what I said. When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
What?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Uh-oh! Did you awaken to your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly... Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Oh boy.
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No.
Ooh. Eek. I have a feeling this will be copyrighted, so I'll be talking over it. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for punishment. Ooh. This is not pleasant.
I love the art style for this part, but it's so creepy too. Look at him freaked out. Help him! No! Ah. I don't care for him much, but I also feel kind of bad for his situation. What Makoto said is true. The one to blame is the mastermind. Darn it, Monokuma! Oh no. This looks like a baseball. Yep. He is the ultimate baseball star. Oh no. This is gonna hurt. Grit your teeth, bruh! Ooh, the 1,000 blows. 1,000, wow. Oh my god. The music. Oh, that must hurt so much. I can't imagine the pain. Ugh. His insides, everything was... Ugh. Look at all that blood. Ugh. He's screaming. He was still alive. Jesus. He must have been hit so much that I think there was nothing left, really. Ugh. That's disgusting. Ooh. I love this series, but the executions always give me chills. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it? Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well, hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Yeah, his laugh, I'd rather do the oop 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 oop. Inferno does it so good. Alright, Psycho.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? Yeah, I decided not to censor him. Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy. Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal? It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
Oop, boop, 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 boop. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame.
Of course, we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Okay, when he said, that's what everyone is waiting for. Yeah.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I've said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Yeah. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trials started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. Not to mention Junko, man. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic. Aw, he's using her catchphrase.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. There we go. Chapter 1. To survive. The end. We are down from 15 to 12. Yikes. To be continued in the next episode. Alright, we received the Despair Bat present. Let's save. Yes. Alright, so that will be it, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this very long episode. I'll have to do some editing to crop out my dog barking as much as I can. But yeah, you guys saw, I finally figured out the freaking, what was it? Bullet time battle thing. Yeah, but this was a very sad
situation. But yeah, we finally got through this, and now we're gonna get to the really interesting parts of the game. So, in the next episode, which I'm hoping to record sometime either this week or next week, I will have a new person joining me. So, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys. Hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.